Well, I've come to the end of the first part of my quest. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for 22 hours, driven 3 states, and it's exhausting. Welcome back, guys, and we are on a quest. I don't know if you've ever been on a quest before. I've never been on a quest before, so other than just calling it a trip, I'm going to call it a quest. A quest seems more interesting. We are on a quest to save Old Bones. Now, Old Bones is my 93 K3500 that I've got behind me on the trailer with a blown engine. And the saga goes, I love it. Old Bones is awesome. And one day I'm towing a trailer and smoke just starts billowing out of the under the hood. I thought I was on fire. Well, sure enough, I blew something through my oil pan. So I either blew a rod bearing, a rod broke, or maybe the crankshaft broke or something. I really haven't torn into it yet. But we are on a quest to save Old Bones. Stay tuned. Well, got her loaded all by myself. It's not pretty. You see it right there. But it's loaded. And the guy kind of bailed on me. Well, he didn't kind of bail. He bailed on me. He's like, dude, I got a dentist appointment I got to get to. So he left me with his equipment. Oh, shit. He left me with his equipment. And half of it didn't work. But Old Bones is on the truck. And so is the engine. So let's go to Goodland, Kansas. See ya.
Bunch of your main grounds are right here on the back passenger side where you're turning to.
Yep.
But not only this, you can see where all these,
Yeah, they're stacked.
right? And so just taking those off.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, they're good, connected. You just take them off. Take all this off. See how it's rusty and crappy in there? Take this off, whack it off. Get you, what, $2.50 worth of a new. Whack that off, clean it all up, put it on there.
Learn something new every day.
So whenever we get on here, the first thing I always do, just so you can check out all your connections, I take all these little plugs or connectors off of this bracket.
Oh, okay.
And then you can really see all your connectors. And make sure that all your clips are in there tight.
Right.
And if any of these clips are broken, you want to zip tie them together like this. But having this up, and if you can't run your engine and wiggle this like this,
Right.
and it hiccups or something, then you have a problem.
Oh, okay.
You need to
That's good.
stop and narrow it down. You could have an issue underneath in your harness underneath the intake.
Right.
So just making sure all of these are the glow plugs. I'll go over here. So we'll get into that when we get back together. And then I take this bracket off right here that's in the way in this fuel filter housing.
Right.
I mean, this is really restrictive on stock. But take all that off, and I take that bracket and I just pitch it in the trash because I like to be able to zip tie up the the harnesses and
Right.
different location. But this thing right here, I mean,
Just goes away.
that goes right away. And then, I mean, a lot of people remount this up on the firewall. This is your stock fuel filter housing.
Ooh, look at that.
A little bird nest in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an egg in there we can have for breakfast.
Maybe.
But yeah, new hoses and rerouting all this, and we're gonna go back with fast fuel.
Fast fuel, yeah.
Bigger fuel, bigger suction up here on the inlet on the injection pump. So, but just getting that out of the way. So for now, we can get a chain in here.
Sweet.
Boom.
Oh boy. I've never been more excited to see a Marriott in my life. Oh, it's good to be at a hotel. Onward and upward, as they say. Look at that. 45,000 original miles. A nice one. Well, I'm experiencing a little bit of deja vu. I was just here 4.5 hours ago, I feel like. There's Old Bones, getting ready to be worked on. Yay! Hey, dog. Yeah,
You're a good dog, aren't you? Yeah, you're pretty. You're really pretty.
Alright, made it here. Let's get unloaded, but this is his place. And there's the new one. Swears it's 44,000 original miles. It does feel that way. I mean, it feels solid. Seat's phenomenal. I've yet to drive it, so let's drive it. Oh yeah, I mean, this feel, it just, man, it's tight. No rattles. This is really a nice truck. It's a verified 390. He verified it by the bore and stroke. Yeah, it's got a lot more power than the 360s I've been driving. Man, the ride's nice. Probably should test the brakes before I go too fast. Oh yeah, they're great. Nice. Good power steering. Oh yeah, good, man, good power. All the gauges work. Hope the heater's not on. Jeez, let's turn that off if it is, because now it's hot. It was cold this morning. Let's run it through the gears. Man, this thing is nice. I mean, even on this old gravel road, it just tracks real straight. It's just solid. Just a solid old truck, right? I'd drive this home from here. I can't though, I got too many other trucks to take home. This one I'm keeping here, and I'm gonna have Brandon work on the body. I'd like to take it back to the original color, this gold. I think it's gold, I assume, on the outside. Harvest gold, maybe? I gotta look it up. but I'm gonna leave it here and have him paint it. Get some of the body damage out of it and then paint it back to original, since it's such an original truck. I'll get a dash pad for it, you know, that kind of stuff. I think it deserves to go back to as original as I can get it. All right, I like it. This is the truck that I bought to take the engine out of it and transmission, put it into Old Bones, and then I found, or actually Brandon found that other engine. So he just commenced on fixing this one up, and now it's going to be going back to Oklahoma with me. I don't really need it. It's just going to be an extra truck that I certainly don't need right now. But I guess I'll just flip it. And I've yet to drive it too, so this could be interesting. It's got a broken windshield, but he already has one for me. And he did all the motor work. It's got a nice aluminum bed on it. This may become my new tow rig, I don't know. Decent tires, looks like I need to get some new tires. Undercarriage looks clean. Inside, decent. Just needs to be cleaned up, needs to be loved on. You can tell it's been used a lot, but we can fix most of that. So this is a, let's see, what is this? This is a 98. So it's got the new dash. Seat is jacked. Look at that. Oh yeah. So I'll have to get some seat stuff. Well, let's take it for a drive. I've yet to drive this one too. I'm buying all these trucks that I don't even test drive. Don't think that's smart. Starter seems a little bit off kilter. How many miles does this rig have on it? 256,000. Nice. Windows roll down, yep. Hey, auto windows. Hopefully they go back up. All right, let's take for a spin. Needs an alignment. Runs good though. Pulls good, shifts good. I don't think the gas gauge works, or it's empty. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Oil pressure's good. Voltage good. Tack works. I mean, it's definitely an old farm truck. Hey, it's pheasant. Pheasant feathers. Yeah. I think it's fine. Running about 40-45 miles an hour. Ride's good, smooth, good power. I like it so far. I mean, it's dirty. It needs to be cleaned thoroughly if I'm gonna flip it. And this seat is probably the most uncomfortable thing I've ridden in a long time. The brakes are real good. It feels like it's got a little bit more power than Old Bones did, but it's been so long since I've driven Old Bones, I couldn't tell you the truth or not. All right, let's see if the four-wheel drive works here. I think it does. I think it's engaged. Let me try to just peel out a little bit. Oh yeah, four-wheel drive works. Shifter back into too high. Now we'll do it. Peel out a little bit. Yep. So it's not going to win any beauty contests, that's for sure. But it's an old Ford or old cattle truck, and I think it'll work. I mean, hopefully I can flip it and get some money back out of it. If not, I might just keep it as my tow rig. I don't know, we'll see. He's gone through it pretty well. He replaced a ball joint and all the glow plugs have been redone, and The engine's got about 150,000 miles on it. Tranny is fairly new, he said. And yeah, it feels that way. And again, I got a windshield. He's got one for me. I'll just have to haul it home with me. I love that sound though. I miss, hey old bones. You'll sound like this soon, I promise. Miss that 6.5 sound. All right, he said we gotta take some trailer back, so I'm gonna go down here and hook on to a gooseneck. And there is a cow. There's 2 cows. I don't know where those cows came from. They're bulls, big old bulls. Look at those big old suckers. Yeah, I see ya. I'm coming down here to hook onto that trailer. I don't know where you're from though. Oh, you guys gonna fight? You're like, what? You don't even stand a chance with me, punk. You guys just gonna look at me? Where you guys live? You live over there? Hope so, because you can pretty much just go wherever you want out here. There's no fence, so that's interesting. What happens if I come over by you? Are you gonna like run me over? Boy, you're a big old boy, dude. Yeah, you're a big old boy. Look at that big old sucker. Dang. Yeah, he doesn't like humans, I guess. Okay, so he said hook up to the old red one. Of course, usually these are spring loaded. Not this one. Alright. I think that's in. I'm not really sure. I guess those are his watch cows, his watch bulls. Oh, look at that. That's some carnage right there. Yeah, that ain't good. Not good at all. I think maybe my engine's this one. I just don't remember. Got extra parts over here. Got front end. It's got another. This one he's actually selling, he said. That's really cool right there. Kind of wants me to buy it, but I just don't know much about these. I think he said 51. I just don't know much about them. Looks to be all there. He says it runs and drives. Looks solid. Again, I just don't know much about them, especially value and stuff like that. Looks like a good old solid truck. All right, so I just got the new truck loaded up. You probably can't see it, so I don't know why I just did that, but it's probably because I'm delirious right now. Been going all day. It is now 7:10 Mountain Time, so 8:10 Central Time where I'm going, and I've got a 7-hour drive in front of me, so this is going to kind of suck. I spent all day tromping around in fields with Brandon. I've dubbed him the 6'5" Whisperer, and Skylar, his buddy, and then I met another guy named Russell, and they introduced me to some other guy, and man, it's junk car heaven out here. So what I'm going to end up doing, talked over the build with Brandon, and kind of went through everything that I was wanting to do to the 6'5" to Old Bones. Then also talk through what I want to do to the 71 that I dropped off at his house. So he's going to work on all those for me. And I'm going to come back up here in about a month, maybe a month and a half, and bring a bigger trailer. So hopefully I can haul both cars home and hopefully have some room left over, because I got a bunch of parts stashed away at a bunch of farms up here that kind of on IOU that, hey, I'll I'll come back here in a month and pick these up. So looks like me and Brandon are going to be really good buddies, and he's going to take care of a bunch of things that I can't take care of. And other than about a 7-hour difference between us, we're going to be best friends. So I don't know what town this is, but it's a little town, and I got a long drive to go. I'll let you know tonight when I'm pulling into my driveway whether it was worth it or not. Well, I've come to the end of the first part of my quest. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for 22 hours, driven 3 states, and it's exhausting, but the quest is worth it.